Hey there, Jess. How's it going? My name is Courtney, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more pet owners to your business. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I have found by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in a lot of those business owners still raising their hands and asking me to help them grow. So by the end of this video, you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business. Just shoot me a message back and we can chat. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition, which are content, citations, and backlinks. So content. Most business owners know that they need content, but a lot of them don't know that studies have shown that Google wants for there to be at least 1,500 words on the home page. Not only that, the content needs to have the right keywords. Google does this because it gets them to know what your business is and its purpose. Right now, your site is looking at a little over 1,000 words. That's actually pretty good, honestly. This is pretty good. So did the same thing to your competitor, and they in the Virginia Beach area, and your top competitor, and they are looking at 875 words. So you guys are dominating them a bit in this area. And just to give you like some more context, so in case you're not familiar with keywords, they are kind of like words and phrases that people search up each month to help resolve their issues and concerns. And you guys can miss out on a lot of pet owners by not having those keywords displayed on your website, and if you don't have them displayed properly. So kind of to give you like some more insight. So everything that you see highlighted, including all the photos, I know that one's not, but those count too. So all the photos and everything is what Google looks at when it comes to when it comes to scanning your site for content. So you want to make sure even all the photos on your website are properly labeled with keywords, right? So this one is not. All right, and then this is Eris. This is a tool that essentially gives me behind the scenes details on things that Google looks at when it comes to ranking your site. And you guys miss out, sorry, and you guys right now, this essentially gives me behind the scenes details that Google looks at when it comes to ranking your site. And I came over here for a couple of reasons, because I did run a quick scan of you and your competitor and just look at a couple of things. One of them being the keywords. You guys are at the moment ranking for 333. And we're just going to take a look at just what some of those are. All right, perfect. So here are some of your keywords, and I will say by just looking at these that these are not the most optimized for people who are searching, or for people who are trying to find you. So you don't want people to just be finding you because of your business name. And the reason why is because not everyone knows your business name, right? So you want to have keywords that are geared towards them, and you want to put keywords that your potential clients are actually searching up each month, right? And I'm actually going to give you an example of what I mean by that. So this over here is your competitor. They're ranking for 254 keywords, and we're just going to take a look at what some of their keywords as well are. All right, so Virginia Beach. This is good. These are okay. These are okay keywords, but they're not specific enough. So I'm actually going to show you a different example, but these are a lot more effective keywords to have than just having your business name on your website. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put in a keyword. So Vet Virginia Beach, and this one is a lot more specific because it has what you do and it has your location. All right, so those are the perfect type of keywords that you want to. Those are an idea of the type of keywords you want to have. So we're just going to go over this page, and we're going to get into the second thing I like to go over, which are citations. What a citation is and why it's important, I'm going to get into that very shortly. But first, right here we have the map pack, or the Google Maps section. And as you can see, we can see the business's name, address, and phone number displayed. And this is how Google verifies it gives relevance to your local business. And how you actually show up in Maps is pretty simple. Here's a picture to illustrate what I'm about to go over. So you want your business's name, address, and phone number distributed across hundreds of directories. So BBB, Yellow Star, even Facebook, and so many more. And the goal is you want to have more than your competitor, because this will allow Google to trust you more, and this will push you above them in the map pack. And let's see. And how to actually go about getting these citations is there are sites out there that show us what directories your competition is listed on, and we go down their list and we match exactly what they have. But you don't want to just match them, right? You want to dominate them. So in order for you to dominate them, you want to get what they got and then add 50 to 100 more. You want to make it so it takes them a long time to catch back up to you guys, right? So on to this page again. So in this section, the top 3 is where you want to be, because this is where people click on. People don't click on more businesses, so you want to be up here in the sauce, and the higher you are, the more clicks you're gonna get, right? And then I just want to just go briefly over ads really quickly before moving on to the last section. So ads can be really helpful, but they can also be a money pit if your foundation, which is your website, isn't dialed in. So you want to be careful not to burn your money with Google ads until you know for sure that your site will convert. All right, so going on to the last section down here, and we're going to be talking about link juice or backlinks. And this is the third pillar that will really help you to dominate on Google. So when we searched up that pretty little keyword up there, and we scroll down and we come to here, and obviously you guys are aware that your site isn't number 1, but this is where you want to be, right? You want to be in the top 3, because this is where people click on, right? This is where the action is, and the higher you are, again, the more clicks you get. And in order for you to get up here, you need authority. And in order to get authority, it comes back down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. It's like a vote of confidence. And in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So for example, if you get a local blog talking about dog care linking back to you, then that's a lot more effective than getting, a backlink from a Pizza Hut. So heading back over here to Ahrefs, this is a great tool to take a look at for backlinks. So let's take a look at yours first. So you guys are sitting at 137 backlinks at the moment, and your competitor sorry about that. And your competitor is looking at 112 backlinks at the moment. So you guys are slightly higher than them. And you're probably wondering, well, I have more than them. Why aren't I, showing up like they are? And there are quite a few factors that can actually that could answer that. But one of the things that I mentioned was that is quality over quantity, right? So you don't just want any backlink linking to you, because not all backlinks have power. Not all of them are created equal. Some of them have a lot more power than others. So that's another thing to take into account. And how to actually go about getting powerful, like the right type of backlinks, is pretty simple. There are sites like Ahrefs, where we can see exactly which sites are linking to your competitor, and we go get those exact same links for your business. All right, so once again, in closing, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And link juice. You need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number 1 across Google. Now, I bet you're wondering, what do I do now? You can either go with this information I provided today and you can do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call or a text at 218-517-5513. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Bye.